Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be sharing with you all of my favorite fragrances that I've been loving this month. So this month, the reason why I wanted to do this video is because I feel like this month I've been testing out some newer fragrances that I recently purchased, and I've also been going back to a few of my most loved fragrances that I've had for quite a few years. I feel like I've been going back and forth with a few different fragrances, and I'm just going to show you all of those today. And there are 5, and I feel like I wear typically a few during the day, and then there's ones that I typically wear in the evening. So we are in spring in Australia at the moment. However, these fragrances can definitely be worn in both spring and winter. Some of them are more suitable for the winter time. So basically I wanted to share with you what I've been wearing through the days of this month. And I have one fragrance that I took out of my wardrobe, and I've had this fragrance for quite a few years, and it's been probably one of my favorite fragrances, and I have to say definitely one of my most complimented fragrances. And this is by Mugler, and this is Alien. And I've had this bottle for the longest time, and I think it is a 30ml, and it is almost finished. So there's just a few drops left in this one, but I have been absolutely loving this one again, and I've been wearing this one during the day and during the evening. And I feel like because of COVID, we are not going out as much. And I feel like this is the perfect one that I can get away with wearing in the daytime. And I just spray a few sprays. So if I was going out in the evening, I would typically spray at least 4 sprays of this one. However, during the day, I spray about 2, and it is so long lasting. It lasts you the whole day. And it's just a fragrance that I find that gets me so many compliments, and it's just a mysterious fragrance. It's very unique. If you know this fragrance and you smell it, you can definitely pick this fragrance on someone if they're wearing it. But what I love about it is incredibly unique, and I feel like it smells a little bit different on everybody. It really warms up on your skin. It's mysterious. The notes are beautiful. It is a white floral fragrance that has vanilla, it has patchouli, so it's extremely long lasting. It's definitely a fragrance that I love to wear when I want to stand out. And it's definitely a fragrance that I think you will get a lot of compliments wearing it, and it's a perfect one. It lasts for the longest time as well. I actually have the older formula, so I bought this one I think about 4 years ago, something like that, and I'm still using the same bottle, and I've used this one so much. And like I said, you don't need a lot of this fragrance. You can definitely just spray a few sprays and it's going to last you all day long. Okay, so next up I have one that is more of a newer purchase for me, and this is Burberry Her. And if you saw my last video, you may have noticed that it was in my top gourmand fragrances, and if you haven't seen that video, I'll leave it down below just in case you would like to check that one out. And this is basically your very youthful, very fun and flirty daytime fragrance. I love this fragrance for the daytime because I feel like it puts you in a really uplifting mood. And that's one thing I really love about scents and fragrances, is that if you pick one that kind of aligns to your mood or the mood that you want to be in, really can and does lift your spirit and puts you in the mood to have a really great day. So this is your fun, fruity, floral gourmand fragrance. It's definitely one that is really long lasting. For me, it's long lasting, and it's the one that I take out when I don't want to overthink things. I want to smell sweet. I want to smell like strawberries and raspberries, sour cherry, and I want to smell kind of sweet, but I don't want my fragrance to be too heavy. This is the one I go for, especially now that it is getting warmer in Australia. Although the weather hasn't been that warm, it's been raining, so I feel like you can still wear gourmand fragrances at the moment. This is kind of your perfect kind of transitional spring gourmand fragrance. I feel like you can still wear this in the warmer weather. It's definitely perfect for the winter as well. Like, it would be even more perfect for the winter. Definitely one that I've been using pretty much every single day, and I spray about 4 or 5 sprays of this one. And it's just a really pretty kind of feminine, girly fragrance that is perfect for daytime. So next up I have a fragrance that I actually haven't spoken about before, and it's one that I've had for about a year, and I feel like it's a perfect kind of fragrance that I like to wear at Christmas time. And I kind of feel like it's a very festive smelling fragrance. Although it doesn't have any cinnamon or anything like that in there, it just kind of reminds me of the Christmas and festive time. And this is by Malone, and this is Orange Bitters Cologne. And this is a really beautiful citrus aromatic fragrance that is perfect for anyone that likes more citrus fragrances and doesn't want a gourmand fragrance, or wants something that is kind of perfect for daytime and the evening. So this one has a beautiful mix of mandarin, it has dried plum, it has sweet orange, and it kind of smells like this really nice cocktail that is quite strong. It has this punch to it, it's kind of like citrus punch to it. And it's just a really stunning fragrance, and I feel like this is a perfect kind of size to put in your handbag as well. And I love to carry this one just to retouch my fragrance during the day, or respray my fragrance during the day, I should say. And it's just a really nice one. It's perfect for the winter time. So if you are about to go into the winter time now and you're on the other side of the world, this is a perfect kind of wintry scent. But I just really like this fragrance for this time of year, even though it is warmer here in Australia. It's just a really stunning cologne. I would say that this could be unisex as well. It's definitely one that I think men could wear as well. It has this really sweet orange, but then there's amber and there's kind of woody notes in there as well. So it definitely could be a unisex fragrance, and actually it might even be one. I'm not 100% sure, but it definitely has that vibe. So if you don't like gourmand fragrances and you want something that is a little bit more kind of neutral, I definitely recommend trying this one. It's really nice and perfect for anyone who kind of likes the citrus. I love these type of fragrances for the evening. It's very cozy and it's not too sweet. And so it's on those days where you don't want to smell too sweet, but you want to smell amazing anyway. So next up, I have a fragrance that I've been wearing again on the other days when I'm not wearing the other ones. And this is by Flowerbomb, and this is Viktor Rolf Flowerbomb, and this is the original one. And this is my perfect daytime fragrance. This is a fragrance that I love to wear if I'm going shopping, or if I'm going to run errands, or if I have any appointments or meetings. This is the type of fragrance that I love to wear, because I feel like it's quite a fragrance that is not too strong in my opinion, or it doesn't come off strong when I apply it. I apply about 4 sprays of this one. And it's just a really long-lasting fragrance. It has floral notes in there. It's a little bit oriental as well. It has rose, it has patchouli, and it has all these kind of beautiful floral feminine notes. It's a little bit sweet as well. Normally I don't gravitate towards floral fragrances, but I find that this one has a really nice uniqueness to it and different layers. It's not just a straight floral fragrance in my kind of like opinion, or my nose doesn't pick it up like that. It has this kind of like oriental side as well, and it's just a really well balanced fragrance that is a little bit sharp. It's not too sweet at all, and it's just like that perfect kind of feminine, you don't need to think about fragrance for during the day. Okay, so for my last fragrance, I have one that I featured in my last video and my kind of like top gourmand fragrance video, and this is by Aquilina, and it's Pink Sugar. And I don't know what it is about this fragrance. It's extremely addictive, and if you like sweet fragrances, you will probably really enjoy this one. I have to say, a few years ago I wasn't even a fan of sweet fragrances. Like, I liked them, but I never gravitated towards them, and then one day I started to just really start to enjoy it, so it kind of changed my kind of preference of fragrance, I guess. Then I bought this one because I saw a few people recommended this one, and I thought, okay, I'm going to try it, and I have been really loving this one. It's a straight up sweet sugar, burnt sugar fragrance, and it's very addictive if you like this type of scents. And I think that I love sweets and I love cakes and chocolates and things like that. This really appeals to me, this fragrance. It's very long lasting, and the staying power is unbelievable. So you can spray this during the day. It's going to warm up on your skin. You're going to smell it during the day, like little bits and pieces of it on your skin. You also find that you get a lot of compliments with this fragrance, which is amazing because it is not an expensive fragrance at all, and you do get quite a lot. So I would say if you are new to fragrances and you really want to try a gourmand fragrance, or you really like sweet fragrances and you want something that is very long lasting, I would definitely recommend trying this one. It is very girly and kind of feminine, but more on the girly side, so it's very youthful smelling fragrance, so bear that in mind. But I really love this one. It's just kind of like a go-to. I think that it's perfect for the winter time. I'm still wearing it because it's like been raining here in Sydney at the moment. So I feel like I can still get away with it for a few more weeks maybe. But I think it's going to be perfect for like anyone who is in a place where it's snowing, who is going into winter now, especially around the Christmas time. Let me know down below if you live in an area that is snowing for Christmas, because that is like my dream to have a snowy Christmas. But let me know down below if you live in that type of climate. And yeah, so I definitely recommend that for those who live there. So those are all of the favorite fragrances for the month, and ones that I've been kind of rotating. So I'll wear one day and then I wear the other one, just depending on my mood and the weather. So guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, I would love if you could please subscribe and like this video if you enjoyed it. Don't forget also to leave me any comments, any requests of any videos or any fragrances that you would like me to review. And I will see you all in the next video. I hope you have an amazing weekend. Bye.